Hello everybody, my name is Kyle and I'm going to be your safari guide for today's safari into the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Look above your heads and you'll see an animal spotting guide, helping you identify some of the animals out on the reserve. Probably not going to see all those animals, but we usually get some pretty good luck. Higher up on the hill to the left, a copper-colored antelope are bongos. Bongos get the nickname ghost of the forest as they blend in well with their surroundings. Both male and female bongos have those large horns that spiral backwards, allowing them to cut through the thick brush here in the forest with ease. On the right-hand side, hiding up in the bushes, there's a large brown animal called an okapi. So shy and reclusive okapi weren't discovered by the Western world until 1901, demonstrating that shyness for us right now. Known for having black and white stripes on their legs that kind of make it look like zebra stripes. Okapi are actually not related to zebras though. They are the only living relative of the giraffe. Can't tell by the shape of their head that they do have giraffe-like features, not zebra or horse-like at all. Across the water and hole, there's a black rhino laying down at the top of the hill up there. Black rhinos have a pointed and prehensile upper lip, which is perfect for pulling leaves off of trees and bushes here in the forest. There's actually another black rhino that's directly straight ahead of the truck right now, but it's on the move over on the other side of the hills. Not sure if we'll get a great view of this one. We are lucky to see one little and two black rhinos though, since they're so commonly poached for their horn. Even though the horn on a rhino is just made out of keratin, same material in the human fingernail. Completely worthless, really. But sadly, that poaching has reduced the numbers of black rhinos to less than 4,000 left in the entire world. Don't even have any natural predators. The only predator to an adult rhino is a human. When we suddenly can't stop in this area, so take a quick look and hope to find more upstream. They're nocturnal, so hippos usually be too active during the day. But coming out onto the riverbanks at night, the hippo will graze in about 80 to 90 pounds of vegetation nightly and walk up to 6 miles just to do so. Just see some more hippos as we keep moving upstream on the left side of us now. They can't swim, but most of the time hippos walk along the bottom of the riverbed, as it's easier and helps them conserve their energy as they do not float.
Whoa, look at that big one!
On both of the islands, these large gray birds are pink-backed pelicans. Get their name after the light pink that their backs turn during mating season. The lower bills are expandable and can be used as a net to catch fish in the water. Not for storing anything though, they'll swallow their prey immediately. Pelicans nest in pods, ranging between 50 and 500 pairs. A lot of pelicans on the island and afloat in the river. Groups of hippos caught up afloat. Also down the river are some Nile crocodiles. Crocodiles bite strong enough to crush the bones of their prey with about 2,000 pounds per square inch of force. If you find any holding their mouths open, no, they're not waiting for food. That's how they cool themselves off, by releasing body heat through their open mouths. On land, a croc can run up to 10 miles an hour. Touching out my truck's only 8, so we're not going to stick around here for too long. They're identified by the really jagged edges around their spots, almost a lace-like kind of pattern. Tallest land animals on Earth, a giraffe stands 18 to 20 feet high. Even at birth, a baby giraffe stands 6 feet tall, as they need to be able to nurse on their mother at that age. You're getting really lucky to see that baby Maasai giraffe there laying down next to an Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle are also called Watusi, after the tribe in Africa that first domesticated them. They are the only domesticated animals that are found on this reserve. Similar to your domesticated dog back home, they're a different offshoot of the canine family. These dogs only have 4 toes, and you wouldn't want to cuddle up with them, since they are the most successful hunters on the savannah. African wild dogs catch their prey more often than any other species out here, including lions, hyenas, and cheetahs. Do so by working together as a pack to run their prey to complete exhaustion. Speaking of their prey, on the left now are those sable antelope. They're the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Those four laying down there are females, as they have a lighter brown color to them. Males are much darker brown. Almost. A baby giraffe's introduction into the world is a 6-foot fall from its mother. And they do sleep sitting up, but they only sleep. Each of the horns on the Ankoli cattle's head will max out at 6 feet long and 8 inches in diameter. They're not that heavy though, as there's a honeycomb structure inside. Allows them to circulate blood through those horns, pulling them off like the radiator on a car. Elephants use a similar method to cool off by circulating blood through their ears. Just by flapping their ears, elephants reduce their internal body temperature by 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Although giraffes do have their long necks, they actually have the same number of vertebrae bones in their neck the human does, and that's 7. Their bones are just a lot larger than ours. They also have larger tongues than ours, up to 18 inches long, and they're prehensile. Allows them to wrap their tongue around the branch of a tree to pull all the leaves up of that single branch. Some on both sides of the truck, these small tan antelope are springbok. Springbok translates literally to jumping antelope, and they can leap across the savanna, reaching heights of 6 feet off the ground, but lengths still cover over 11 feet in 1 bound. Extremely impressive for how small they are. Those springbok there are all fully grown at 100 pounds and 3 feet tall. Now coming up way out in the distance to the right, a herd of white-bearded wildebeest, the gray animals with a curve in their horn. White-bearded wildebeest are also called gnus, spelled G-N-U, after the low grunting sound they make. Part of one of the largest migrations in Africa. Up to 1.5 million wildebeest migrate non-stop. Not stopping for anything, even the birth of their young. Baby wildebeest need to learn to walk within 15 minutes, run within 30, or risk getting left behind completely. Looks like there's a whole tower of Maasai giraffes out here. Well, they're spread quite a bit across the savannah. Groups of giraffe called a tower. Well, giraffes actually do such a great job at removing the vegetation off the undersides of trees that they don't leave much left for the right-hand side. Largest land animals on Earth, African elephants weigh between 11 and 13,000 pounds. Looks like one of the juveniles in the herd here closer to us, judging by its smaller size and shorter tusks. Juveniles are young, still within that 14-year childhood when the male leaves the herd. It's actually the second longest childhood in the animal kingdom, second only to humans at 18 years. Well, there's not too much you can do to prevent poaching, but you can help protect some of their environment. Much of their habitat is being destroyed due to the mining of a mineral in Africa called coltan. Coltan is a metallic ore that's used in rechargeable batteries. It goes inside cell phones and laptops. So if you would recycle those batteries when you're done with them, then you can help save some of the elephants and other animals' habitats in your own hometown. Let's start down here at the watering hole. Looks like there's a baby elephant over here too. Now on the island to the left are some greater flamingos. Greater flamingos are the largest and lightest pink of all flamingo species. They're hatched gray, but after they eat lots and lots of shrimp containing beta carotene, that's what gives them their light pink color after about a year of eating that shrimp. The group of flamingos called a flamboyance. So on the island, that's a flamboyance of flamingos. Definitely happen all in the mud wallows we see there. Other rhino skin is thick, it is sensitive. This helps keep bugs off of them too. The white rhinos are not actually white though, they are gray. White markings on them. At one point in time, there were just 17 bobtail remaining in the wild at all. Numbers have recovered slightly ever since, thanks to awareness of that poaching and reintroduction methods. Do you see, it looks like there's a female lioness laying down on this side of the copy here. Of course, she doesn't have a mane that the male has. We see him farther back. That protects his neck during battle. Like I said, lions are nocturnal, so we're actually lucky to see this female with their head raised right now. Not only because it is cooler at night, but also because they do have great night vision, about 6 times better than we as humans have. Even though during the daytime, lions' eyesight is very similar, if not the same, to ours. Around.
过来了，过来了，过来了，过来了。
过来撞一下两只狗。哎，鸵鸟蛋呢？那鸵鸟蛋，你看。哦，你看。
Fully grown, a white rhino weighs around 5,000 pounds, and they can still charge at 35 miles an hour, even reaching a gallop, with all 4 of their legs off the ground at one time. To directly support animals living in the wild, you can donate to the Disney Conservation Fund and send a new merchandise location here in Animal Kingdom. Not only will the Walt Disney Company match your donation dollar for dollar, but you'll receive a button with some baby tigers pictured on it that you can wear around the park and take home as a souvenir. For those wilderness explorers who are traveling aboard Simba 1, SIMBA and the number 1, Simba 1 for those wilderness explorers. Page 15 in your Explorer Guide. Here at Kilimanjaro Safaris, we do not like to say goodbye, as it is much too final and too sad. So we say Kwa Harini. That means go well. So Kwa Harini, everyone. And Asante Sana. Thank you so much for joining me again. My name is Kyle. Hope you come back and visit again soon. No 2 safaris are ever the same. The animals make sure of that. Check your roads for personal belongings. You don't want to leave anything at all behind.